So, you join me
Welcome
for this
to
one.
Jamie's Rant of the Week.
Yeah. But it's not going to be. It's not a rant. No, it can't be a rant. 'Cause
No, it can't be.
Nothing's
Serious,
wrong.
innit?
It is. It's a sort of a catch-up, and it's going to be a catch-up from Wednesday's fish show that I went to, and you two both jibbed me.
No, I was
working.
otherwise engaged, probably painting or something like that. No, I was
you were
coaching.
coaching.
I was coaching.
But yeah, both left me on my own. But anyway, Tunnel Barn for my second fish show of the year. First one was at Western. Didn't draw very good. None of us did we? Potentially. You had a potential one, but it wasn't. It turned out very much not.
No.
In fact, I'd honestly say at Western, Warren Jennings won it off a peg that
Amazing.
my dummy would have flown if I'd have drawn Mary Drew.
Would you have gone straight back home?
I wouldn't have gone home, but I wouldn't have been happy. So fair play.
Yeah.
He's done very, very well, and I honestly don't believe at Western any other peg was capable of beating that.
No.
There was no other peg on the complex that capable. That wasn't in my head, but obviously, yeah.
It shows you, doesn't it?
No other peg, I don't think, was capable of £150.
Yeah, just shows you what a venue it is and where it's going to be won, do you?
Well done. It's the way it is this time of year, so it's nice to see Warren get through. Next up, though, was Tunnel Barn on Wednesday, which is probably my favourite.
You love Tunnel, don't you?
Tunnel's
Done some
been
qualifying there, you
Done a
haven't
little
you?
bit of winning on Tunnel, haven't we? But anyway, yeah, Tunnel's it's my favourite in the world, and I drew a nice one. I drew 14 on House, which is the dam end
Where
on the
you've got
bowl
that
on
little
House.
Bobby Bridge going over.
You go over the
Is it to
bridge,
the
and
left
near
of that?
yeah, over the bridge is
okay.
29, 30, 31. I'm to the left. I'm in that same bowl, same sort of water.
Right, okay.
In that lovely deep bowl. It's where they pretty much live all winter.
Oh, right,
Deepest
okay.
bit of the lake.
Right, and what depth are you saying? Like 6 foot, 5, 6
Right, it
foot?
was mad. I
Oh,
drew
good.
it last day of the Pole Masters, and I remember it nearly being a top kit.
Oh, right, okay.
So it was probably 6.5, 7 foot. Do you know what I mean? Not quite, but it was deep.
The same rig on.
I put that on, put
Yeah,
416 on to start. It was the same rig on. This is 2 years ago, and it's like 4.5, 5 foot deep now.
Oh, right, so probably silted
Proper
up. then.
shallowed up, yeah. So
Oh,
a
good minute.
lot. But anyway, yeah, 5 foot deep long, but it's dead good area. Wind was blowing my way, or all the muck was there. They were bubbling everywhere. I was
Oh,
like,
right, okay.
flipping it, get ready.
Right.
Proper fancied it. How are we going to go into this? Yeah, we'll talk about the match a little bit, and then I'll have a big rant at the end. Or not a rant, but what have I done? Started short on meat. Right, this meat lark. Everyone at this time of year at Tunnel is all meat. Meat's the way. I don't catch all on meat.
Do you not?
Honest to God.
You don't catching it? Because you're preparing it all wrong. You've told us how to prepare it. It's all wrong, Jay.
I just... It's stupid starting on it as well. I started on it. Why? Just stupid things that I know better than.
I thought you'd have gone in with like pellets or something.
That's what I should have done. I should have just gone in there and I went too
you
far.
would have caught on that though. Do you think there was fish there?
I'd have caught a couple. I would have caught a couple of fish. Anyway, starting on meat. First thing I got wrong was I started too far.
All right. Okay.
I went onto too soft a bottom. You've only got to go literally top 4 sometimes, and it's a better bottom.
Is that a case of where most people fish, so it's like a little bit harder?
No, it's
there?
just off the
where
the
they want
ming.
to be. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
still on a bit of a.
Yeah.
Bottom's a little bit better. Because
Right.
I said they were bubbling everywhere, so they were already rooting. They were already being a pain.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, straight in there, I'll catch some fish. Bell end. But anyway, first thing was I should have come short out and I should have fished pellets to start. Just tapped in a couple of hard ones, sat there. I may have caught 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I sat on meat. I think I caught skimmer. I caught skimmer on meat.
There's a lot of like silveries in there, little skimmery bobs.
There is quite a lot, but you don't catch them because of the way you
okay.
fish. But anyway, done that, not caught, and then I've gone on my bestest line in the world, which was 14.5 metres, where it was nice, where I've just pinged an odd 4 mil. Not many, I just pinged like probably 5 lots of 5 in the first 20 minutes before I've gone on it. And I've gone on it, straight away I'm getting a line, this is fishing me peg, great. And I've caught a few fish on bottom, and then I've set up like a big long shallow rig. I've set up a 0.1. No, I've got, yeah, one of them. Little diddy float.
Little babby ones.
Yeah, little babby one of them.
Nice,
that was him.
Yes.
So a little babby one.
Lovely.
So he's been about that deep
Yeah.
with a big long lash.
What's that like? 411s or something like that.
Yeah, I think it takes 411s.
Good.
Yeah, actually it takes 411s. 311s because I had a pellet on.
Right.
So I had to take a shot off.
So you were tapping baiting. Were you catapulting as well?
Yeah, pinging
Oh,
like
right,
an odd
okay.
one. So I was
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
liners straight away. Caught a couple on bottom.
Yeah.
They were up, went shallow, and immediately I caught a few fish. Not many, like 1 or 2, and then we're back on
Big
deck.
old gnarly F1s, big pointy
massive,
things.
ugly 18 must they were.
Right.
Because what they've done at Tunnel, they've stocked lots and lots of stockies. So on the bottom there were little fish. There were these little.
Yeah.
So there's some there. I caught a couple of carp on the bottom as well. There was an odd fish on the bottom, but it became the only place I could catch after an hour was shallow, and it was dead good. After 2 hours and 20 minutes, I finished my first net. So I put £50 in it.
£50?
Well, it's 60, but I put £50 in.
Right, yeah, I like that.
That went in the end. That net went £54. So I put 50 in, it went 54.
That'd have been £22 on my
Who knows? You'd have been disqualified on that one. Who knows what would have happened?
Oh, rubbish.
Anyway, £54 that net done. This is less than halfway into the match. I'm like, right, we're playing.
Get ready.
Because we thought, and it turned out that way, 100 to 120 pound I'd win.
Oh, right, okay.
So I was like,
Was there
right.
rumours coming around other people
Not
were
yet,
catching
not
them?
at that
Right.
point. Close. It was
Yeah,
around
yeah.
then I spoke to Jord.
Yeah.
Jord was on.
Joe did all right as well, didn't he?
Jord went far off, at the end. He was on top pool, and he said, "Oh, I've heard that 2 of the lads on Canal have got like £80 already."
Oh, flipping
They hadn't.
Right.
They really hadn't. I don't know where
This
that
goes
come
back to
from.
what
but-
Richard was saying before. Don't listen to rumours and that, innit?
that sort of put a spanner in the works a little bit, but still didn't. It didn't really affect me. But then something changed. Like this time of year, for whatever happens, I've seen it a few times at Partridge and Lingmere. The pressure changed or something, and it did. It got cold, and a bit of rain come in.
Right.
And something changed, and all of a sudden there were 37,000 billion million fish topping. Couldn't get a bite.
It's weird, isn't it?
Everywhere.
As you said, pressure changes, force them up in the water, and
They were already up, but they just stopped feeding. When I was catching them, they were nice. There was like an odd one.
Any cruisers, Jay? Any muggers,
There
mate?
weren't any muggers, but there was there were signs. You could
Right.
tell they were just nice.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're doing this and like turning over, just topping in a different way. And I couldn't get a bite.
Plummet,
All
yeah.
I could do was I'd get an odd bite shallow and I'd catch an odd one, but I'd prick one and I'd have it on and then come off because I was this deep and there were never any numbers in me. So it was just fiddly, really fiddly. At that point, I should have had something better going short. I should have had maggots going there
Right.
to drop on, catch even £5 of silvers.
Yeah.
Whatever, do that, have a little play. And it went like that like till the last hour. And then out of desperation, I've set up, just because I did at the start, a little waggler. So because you got an island there, like you got a bay probably, I'm going to say 20 metres.
And it's all yours, is it? No one can get to
16.
it.
Yeah, it's all yours. Do you know
Right.
what I mean? This own little lovely bay. And I pinged an odd 6mm through a waggler, and it was solid.
Mate. And
solid,
when you got
solid.
on it, hours ago, you say?
I've
90
had a little
minutes?
dabble before that.
Yeah.
I actually I had a dabble while I was catching shallow. It just had a little quiet spell, and I thought I just want to have a little chuck on it, and I didn't get a bite, but I literally had 3 chucks, and I was like, no, stop doing that, you wally.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that. Just catch fish. But then later on, I could do it because I wasn't catching.
Yeah.
And I could do it a bit better. I could
Yeah.
plumb the depth a bit better, and yeah, it was all carp.
Mate.
Every carp in the lake was there. So I've had like 5 and 5 chucks, then a bit quiet, and I've had like just a lovely spell at the end. I've lost one, don't know.
It just
100%.
fell off.
Just me being impatient. It was
Trying to get it in.
It was one of them, and then it'd go, and then it were massive. It were a proper big old gnarly ugly one.
Oh, Jay, lad.
Just being impatient instead of just landing it.
Yeah,
because
boy.
I'm thinking I'm going to need 140, 150. That fell off, and I've lost a couple of others on Waggler, but I've probably lost 10 to 15 foul hookers on the pole as well throughout the day.
It's a lot. You don't normally lose many fish, do
But
you?
all foul hooked. I mean, they were
Right,
all
okay.
100
And that's that spell when they were like giving it that, weren't really feeding. Just
that
coming
and
to
as
bait
well
it.
on the bottom, going on
Oh,
the
right,
bottom
okay.
and little
You
fish,
start rooting
too
in.
much bait.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
all messy.
You feeding too much bait?
I think too much bait's accumulated on the bottom.
Oh, right, okay.
Because I'm trying to fish
You wouldn't
shallow.
Really feed. Oh, right,
You
yeah,
go on
yeah.
deck, and them F1s do that thing where they sit off deck because they're full and they're chewing,
Yeah.
and you prick them. That was happening, but yeah. So, £113 won the match,
Oh, mate.
and I've had £100. I've had 99.15 or something. I should have won.
That
them
was
too.
close.
Like
That's like
really should have won.
chance.
But it's given me an arse kicking. It's
And you were saying before, like, you know, obviously coming out of winter, you're not really, you know what I mean? We're not really into that sort of high pressure matches you
It's
out
A-game,
in.
innit?
Yeah, definitely.
you're not on
Being
A game.
it.
It's weird. You think you are.
Yeah.
Like we've done something
takes a
different
few
as well
matches, doesn't it?
because
Yeah,
we've been
silvers.
silvering, so you sort of are a bit.
Yeah,
You're not
you're
far
on it.
off, but it's that aggressive catching fish.
Yeah.
It's a weird. It's hard to like explain,
I
isn't it?
spoke to the other day to someone about, you know, the changing from like single sixes going up to like U11s. I did it first time at
Yeah.
Weston. And like, I've only had 3 F1s, but like using that 11s, you're like, oh, it's going to fall off. It doesn't, but it just gets the job done. It's like, oh, it's there, ready to be netted. Like, where's my net?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No messing about. Well, I didn't feel like any of my kit was wrong.
Yeah.
My kit was right. It's just me. I wasn't there. I was a little bit laid back, like open match mode, which you've got to be different, haven't you? There's a very difference. It's hard to explain until you've done it a lot.
Yeah.
There's a difference between trying hard in an open match to not making a mistake 110%.
Yeah.
Going home with headache.
Well, Jamie, now we've let you back into the team. We
Yeah,
expect better from you.
Should we talk about that, shall we? Should we address that now or not? No, we're going to talk about that in another video we're doing. Honest to God. If anyone's getting sacked, guess who it'll be. You know what I mean? That's all. Right. But anyway, yeah. So that was it.
Oh,
I'm
mate,
full of
gutted
one.
for you. Absolutely gutted for you.
Hopefully, yeah, we've done the sulking. Now we're hopefully on.
But
Give
it's
me
one
an
of them
arse
now.
kick.
It's give you a kick up the arse, and then that's it. It's get ready A time, innit?
I hope
You're
so.
going to be on it, and
It's
it's going
twice
to be
I've messed up.
scary.
My last 2 chances I messed up though. I should have won Partridge as well last year.
Partridge.
My last
Where?
two
Which
on
one?
Kobe 5.
Oh, no.
113.
It's that,
Should've
you
won
had that blooming
100%.
snagging you pegging and
Man, I
everything, didn't
should've
you?
won. So my
No,
last
a
two
massive weight
chances
one,
I've
that
had.
one.
No, I didn't. No, 126 won, and I had 115. Should have won that. Anyway, my last two chances I've messed up. So, changing now. New man and all that.
Are you going serious?
Going.
Oh, blooming heck, Jay.
I'm going like you in that video.
No, don't.
I'm not, but I'm going. We're on try hard now. I'm Andy Power now. 120%.
No
for every
talking.
match.
No, just.
No.
Are you going to put the glasses on? Are you going to put the shades on? Have you got some? You've got some Richie.
Rich has finally twisted me tight arse arm into buying posh glasses, hasn't he?
Going to be a changed man.
He'll be here next week.
Oh, he's going to be scary.
World's over there. But anyway, yeah, there's our catch up. Hopefully the next one will be a bit